Hello and welcome to Post Popcorn Picks, the podcast where we here at the Puyallup Post talk about the latest trends in movies and media. I'm Steven.
And I'm Braden, and today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be reviewing two movies. So, the first one we have is the Lego Movie 2, the second part. And I most recently watched the actual first Lego movie, and I loved it. I thought it was actually pretty good. So, it was really late at night, and I was like, yeah, let's watch this before the second one comes out. The second one came out last week. It had great voice acting again. Like, some of the main people that were in it is Jason Momoa actually played Aquaman, which is funny. Chris Pratt. I mean, there's so many different people. I wish there was more. Like Bruce Willis had a great character in it. He played himself as a Lego, and he just like referenced stuff from past movies. Yeah. He's like in the air ducts.
Charlie Day was in this?
What did he
Charlie
play?
Day. I love Charlie Day.
It doesn't say what he played, but yeah, there's just. I mean, look at all of these. Yeah, there's so many people. So.
All hands on deck for the Lego Movie Part 2.
Yeah, they had a lot of new characters, like as Lego characters. They added like the Scooby-Dooby crew. Scooby-Dooby? Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo crew. Which was really cool to see. And then they added some of the Suicide Squad characters, which I thought was kind of cool. Comparing it to the first movie, though, I thought, like, without spoiling it, I thought the first movie was better overall, but the second movie had a better ending. Because, like, if you remember, did you watch the first one? Mm-hmm. If you remember how the first one ended, it ends in the city with, like, they defeat all this stuff,
yeah,
and then
there's the big dance number. They do everything is awesome again.
But then, like, the in the city, the aliens like fly in right at the end.
Oh yeah, they do. It ends like with a.
They fly right there, and they actually start the second one right there. Like that's
cool.
How it starts. It just is continuing, so you could actually like put them together and not even like have a difference. Yeah,
that's cool.
So I thought that was really cool that they did that. But obviously they ended the first one planning to make a second one. Mm-hmm. The second one, I don't know. I mean, they could obviously continue to make a new one after the second one,
right.
But they kind of ended it in a more satisfying way, which I thought was cool. I'd give the movie a 3 out of 5. I would see it again if somebody was watching it or if it gets put on Netflix, because the first one's on Netflix now. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I'd pay to go watch it in a theater again. It's still definitely enjoyable, but I thought this one was a little bit more oriented towards kids, where the first one had some kind of not like adult humor, but like adults could get some of the jokes a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Where the second one was definitely a lot of kid-oriented. The credits was really cool though. Like I can say that because that's not spoiling it. The credits, I couldn't.
Spoiler alert.
They like would build all the characters out of actual Legos, and like it wasn't, it's not like the smooth like edges and stuff. Like they were like real Legos, and they build like sets and stuff, and then like show the characters, and then they rotate it to the next one, like build it up, and it ended up lasting for like 5 or 6 minutes. So.
That's cool. So between the two of them, the first one and the second one, which one do you prefer?
I prefer the first one. Yeah, I thought the second one was good. Different story. I'd almost say they brought a little bit more emotion into the second one to try to like play the story between the two main characters. But I don't know. I think I still like the first one more.
So a big reason why we're doing this is because I didn't have time to catch the Lego Movie. But that being said, since I haven't seen it, give me some of the kind of the high points. Give me some of the hits, just like without spoiling.
Without spoiling it?
A brief synopsis of what we're going into with this.
So you start out where it left off in the first one. The ending of the first one starts out the second one, and like straight off the bat, the aliens just like go ham and start destroying the city. Like they just destroy everything, and this ends up leading. You have a 6-year gap. Like in real, like
there's a time skip.
There's a time skip. It's a 5 or 6 year. I can't remember. I think it's 6 years. Like there's a time jump, which is technically in real life of the character, like the boy and the dad and everything. And he's like says, "Oh, you get to share these with your sister" in the first one, and it's like a 6-year gap. And the main city that they were in, is destroyed. So they build this like, it's almost like a Mad Max. Like the first 20 minutes of the film is all like Mad Max. Right. Like it's just these makeshift vehicles, and Emmett, the character, is like an amazing builder now because he finally got his skills from the first one, and he everybody's all tough and everything, but he's still a normal self. And he's walking outside and like everybody's yelling at each other, and he's put headphones in and he's playing Everything Is Awesome. And like it's really funny because
It is kind
of sad because like he builds this perfect house where they're like, you can't, like, that's not how it works anymore, you know. I mean, like, you gotta toughen up. But he ends up, this like new alien character comes in that nobody knows who it is, and then they go to another. They like take some of the characters, they like kidnap them for this ceremony and take them to another system. It's called the Sister System, which the hint of what that is. And
Lego movie's pretty on the nose with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, partly, definitely it's for kids, so that has a big reason to do why, I would imagine.
yeah, so then they end up adding some of the new characters in the Sister System, and it references back to the beginning of the movie and even back before the time jump. Like there's symbolisms of the brother giving the sister certain characters or certain pieces, and he doesn't realize what is what till the end, and you'll figure out what those are when you watch it. But that, and then Emmett is not one of the ones that gets kidnapped. He's trying to get his friends back, so he builds this awesome ship to try to go up into another solar system, and he runs into a character named Rex, which you'll learn about Rex. It's a very complicated system of who Rex actually is, and Rex helps them get to the other system and helps saves the friends. But yeah, there's a lot of story in that.
I feel sated by that. Sounds interesting. So 3 out of 5, huh?
3 out of 5. Yeah, I'd watch it again, but not in theaters probably.
That being said, are you ready to talk about the Green Book?
Yes,
Because
the Green Book
Book
looks so good, and I haven't seen it yet either.
The Green Book was freaking amazing. The Green Book, I really shouldn't lead with this because then it's like, but the Green Book has got to be like my favorite movie of all time now. Like hands down. It was an easy transition. And it beat out some tough contenders, but this movie is amazing, dude. Okay, it's got Viggo Mortensen in it and Mahershala Ali. And I find that to be really funny because this all stems back from that video when we were doing the Golden Globes, or the Oscars. And we were like, who are these people? Like, why do I know this name? What is this movie? And finally sat down and saw it. And this movie is phenomenal, man. Like, God. So, the gist is Mahershala Ali plays a pianist in the 1960s. I want to say 1962, to be specific. And he gets contracted out to do a tour down to the southern states. Wasn't very great to be anything but white in the southern states at the time, so it was a bit of a thing. And he's looking for a chauffeur, essentially, and Viggo Mortensen is looking for work at the time. And his chauffeur job entails like a lot. Like it's pretty much bodyguard, schedule planner, all the ins and outs.
Oh, okay.
It's like everything. And so he ends up hiring him, and Viggo Mortensen is pretty racist. So it's a pretty, well, not Viggo, Viggo Mortensen.
The character
Viggo
he
Mortensen plays a character that's pretty racist. And throughout the film, it's just so cheesy as hell to say, but I mean, they bond, they grow close, and they become friends, and they hit every beat that you need a good movie to hit.
Yeah.
Like, every single beat is hit. It's phenomenal. There's never a slowdown in pacing. I never felt like anything was a throwaway moment that, like, took away from the core message of the movie. There was never a point where I was like, why am I still watching this crap?
Yeah.
Nothing ever felt shoehorned in. Every character performed their role flawlessly. It was amazing. It was a wonderful time. Easily give it a 5 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Easily. Best movie I've seen in some time, man.
You say it covers every part of a movie, but like, does it cover every part in the sense of like different genres? Like, does it have like it's comedy scenes and it's, you know, action scenes and it's
Keep throwing, I'll keep nodding.
horror scenes?
Racism is horrific, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Racism
Love
is
scenes.
scary.
I already know it has that because I've seen in the previews some of the love letters and stuff. So, all right.
It's all those notes, man.
I gotta see
it's
it then.
wonderful. And I didn't even go into it expecting that. I wasn't like, oh, this movie, you know, it's an Oscar nominee. It's gonna be great. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go watch this movie. And I had a great time. Enjoyed it flawlessly. It was a wonderful experience. I would pay to go see it again in the theater.
Okay.
I would pay to have it on DVD. I will when it comes out.
Okay.
I'll
borrow it if I don't see it before then.
I just want to see it again. It was a wonderful movie. Wonderful movie. So yeah.
I think is that it for this episode?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a wonderful way to end it.
Yeah, that was a solid. I mean, both good movies. Obviously, the Green Book's
Dude,
nominated to win a lot of awards. So
it's amazing.
February 24th. next weekend, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what it takes home, but
All of it.
all of it.
It's so
It's not even nominated for an award. It
Everything.
just takes it all.
When we
Right,
when we
sorry.
were looking at the Oscar nominees, we were like, "Why is Green Book like everywhere?" And so now I'm just like, "Nope, Green Book's got to take all of it."
Yeah.
It easily turned me around. But
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to follow us on social media at the Puyallup Post on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Like and subscribe down below. We had a good January of support from you guys, so hopefully we'll keep it going. Thank you guys, and we'll see you later.